What's up, Colliders? Welcome back to another episode here of Couples Talk here of Worlds Collide. That is Miss Diva Talks.
What's up, y'all?
I am the kid JW. Now, this is a mental health one. So it goes, why do men fear that their partners will exploit them when it comes to opening up about emotions or what's on their mind? And I'm going to ask you because, well, you're a woman.
Exploit you how?
And y'all argue. And whatnot. Okay, so I'll give you. So it's like I've seen this on Threads, and the reason was
You and Threads.
That's the new. That's the new thing. We don't mess with that other site.
Uh-huh.
So it was on there, and the question came up was like, this is actually from a woman who asked this, and one of the guys was responding. It was like it actually hit home to me. And it was like because when we open up to our women about things, depending on what level they are, it gets tossed back in our faces or we get criticized for it. So like, for example, me, if I have a fear of being cheated on or whatnot or played, and I come to you about that, and then you do said things that trigger that, it's like, well, damn, I told you my fear, but you still went ahead and did it, even though you didn't do anything, but you still did it. Or it's like, if I tell you, hey, I feel like, hey, I'm not man enough because I'm not making enough money here, to support this and do this. And then when we get in an argument, you throw that up.
Oh, that's why you broke.
Basically. So it's like, I feel like that's why I feel like, us as men, we don't open up. And even me personally, like I don't really open up too much. Like a lot of stuff I bottle up sometimes because it's like I don't want to be a burden to anybody else. Two, my fear, not so much anymore, but now it's just like I just don't want it. Now it's just like I don't have to feel like, oh, if I tell her, she's gonna go out and do the shit. Now it's just more like I don't want to be a burden on her, so it's like I'll just bottle it up because there's a lot of times like us as men, we go through so much, whether it's what the world wants us to believe, who we're supposed to be, work, relationships, bills, it's a lot that we go through and whatnot. And it's like because we're always taught at a young age to lead, pay for everything. You're supposed to. Your role in this as a man in this world is to pay for everything. You don't relax for nothing. I feel depressed. You're not depressed. You're just weak. Get stronger. And it's like that's how society has us, being and whatnot. And it's like that's why we don't come to our partners about it. Because it's like when we do come to y'all get one. Y'all may talk to your girls about it. Y'all girls may get in. And then y'all get into that. Y'all believe like, yeah, girl, you right. Yeah, you right, girl. Yeah, fuck what he's. And then y'all come back from the bottle of samosas and pick an argument and whatnot with us. And then we just confused, like, all you do is selling your ass all that, like you ain't doing shit. That's why your ass broke now. Ain't got nobody in your life.
Wow. Who is this us? The fuck?
Women. Like, wow.
There's one. I don't have a group of female friends. Okay.
So that's why we fear like opening because we feel like it's gonna get tossed back in our faces and whatnot, and we just gonna y'all just gonna put us down and whatnot when we do open up.
You think women don't have that same fear?
I mean,
I can attest to being in a position and opening up about certain things that bother me, certain things that are done, certain things that remind me of certain things that trigger me. Only for said things to, like you said, either occur or get thrown back up in my face. So,
now,
again,
younger, immature me, did I take what was said to me in confidence and throw it back into somebody's face in a heated argument? Yes. Was I wrong? Absolutely. Mature me is knowing that, hey, I was wrong for that, and I don't do that anymore. It's like if whatever you tell me in confidence, that stays between us. I'm not gonna throw that up in your face. Like if you tell me, oh, I have a fear of you getting drunk and smashing all of your friends, all right. I'm not gonna go out and do it. I'm not gonna get drunk. If I get drunk,
that's a very specific detail, but all right, continue.
Look at the screen. Cabins and stuff came up. It's vacation, but like luckily, and that's why I always tell people too. Surround yourself by good people in your friend group. Like if I'm drunk and stuff, and I'm out with my friends, all of my friends, they're not gonna let me get drunk as fuck. They go call you or figure out how to get in touch with you. Or they just go drop me back off at home and leave me on the doorstep.
Shout out to your friend.
Right. I'm gonna wake up cold, wet because I'm outside. The sprinklers and came on. Like, what the hell? But I hear what you're saying too. Like, yeah, you've been there. You know, you opened up and it got tossed in your face, or it happened. But I feel like with women, it's more easier to talk about your problems because society listens to y'all. Society paints women as we have to take care of them. We have to, you know, when y'all talk about your problems, y'all.
That's one full of melanin, but all right, continue.
But the rest of the people, you know, they listen like, oh, that's so bad. You know, you getting your hair nails done. Oh, girl, what's wrong with you? Da, 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 da. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, have you tried da, 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 da? No, you should try da, 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 da. You know? I don't know what da, 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 da is, but you should try it. But you should try it, though. Sounds good. But I get, you know, but it's just like as men, though, it's already frowned upon, like when we, or looked down upon when we try to get help for mental shit. Hell, I remember growing up, I used to be like, oh, I'm depressed them dishes. What? Well, my favorite that my dad used to say, shout out to him for not watching my channel. My dad used to always say, like, you know, like, I was like, oh, I'm just, prime example, I went through a breakup, you know, and I was like, yeah, I'm just real down and depressed, you know. I thought this was going to be it. He was like, what you sad for? You got no reason to be sad. You gonna lose women all the time. Just get back out there. You ain't got no reason to be sad. Damn. Thanks. I don't feel better though, but thanks.
Yeah, well, this is why we don't listen to the ideologies of our parents anymore.
However,
because the way that they grew up was bullshit, and then the way we grew up was even more bullshit on top of the bullshit that they were taught. So when it comes to mental health, that's why some things you have to keep to yourself, because just in that conversation alone, it's like you needed time to process your emotions.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And you weren't given that. It was just, what you crying over for? There's other women out here.
Yeah.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
Now.
Another one. Like, but at the same time, you're still a person. Like, those feelings were still real. That was legit hurt. That was pain.
Just like when I got fired before from a job. I got fired. He's like, what you saying for? You can find another job. I got bills. The car note. You know, but for my dad, I get it. Not the sharpest with, not the best with emotions, loving the pieces, but not the best with. He's gotten better now. He's gotten better. He's gotten better with dealing with emotions and trying to be the emotional person and talking stuff. He did say he was proud of me. So, now my stepdad on the other hand, come on, Jay. It's okay to be sad. Take time, reflect. You gonna be all right. There's other women out here too, but take time on yourself. It's gonna be okay. Miles on the other hand, oh my God, what happened? We broke up. That's so sad. You still want to do Olive Garden this weekend? Thanks, Mom. Yes. As long as you don't talk. But like I said, talking to your parents and stuff, it depends which parents you're talking to, because moms are always going to be a nurturing one for the most part. Dads, on the other hand, they're going to be blunt and rude as hell. Then they're going to be trying to be nurturing. Oh, I'm bruised and sad now. I'm even more sad. So that's why men, we don't, come and talk about stuff like that to people. Because one, we feel if you go to our partner, you got to go talk about it, throw it up in our face and whatnot. But yeah.
And please, you're saying this from a general male perspective?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't do this.
No, I would say, no, I'm not saying you. You listen. You listen, you don't say shit. You just sit there and stare at me.
I do not.
You blink.
I see when I need to.
You're right. It's like, so you
whenever you stop.
But you do a good job. You take my fears. You take my fears and you look and you sit there and look at it and stare at my fears, and it's like, you're fucked up, but I'm not going to say that.
Bruh.
But no, so I do appreciate you being there. But I'm speaking, from the general male conception is like, when we do try to speak our mind and confide, we get talk.
You keeping the wrong company. Period.
Yeah.
Because if that's what you don't want and it happens, well, it's going to happen again, and it's going to happen again, and it's going to happen again.
But society has to play a bigger part of, hey, mental health is real. We all need to talk about it.
They're trying to.
Because we're all screwed up in the head. We're all screwed up. I have issues. You have issues. We all have issues. And it's okay to talk to somebody, It's okay.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's don't be expensive and go shopping. Retail therapy is never the answer. It's expensive.
Exactly.
But that's all the stuff I got. You know, what you got? All right. So we thank you for tuning into this another laid back episode of Couples Talk. Subscribe to us and whatnot. We value your time watching this video and engaging. So till next time.
Why you doing my job?
I don't know, but I just felt real laid back doing it though. So thanks, for tuning in. We appreciate you spending your valuable time. And without you guys, we would not be here. So we'll see you guys next time. Later.
Bye, y'all.